The game is on. Emotions are high. This season, a very disappointing regular slate for Gomez.
Yeah, highest minus on the team at -15. I think it was -4 in the season series. I know you throw the numbers out.
Centering pass, scores! Brian Gionta takes the cross-ice pass and howls with delight. 2:45 in. Montreal has the lead. Minutes into the period, Montreal in a defensive posture throughout the third period. Taking no chances. Lucic runs into Gomez's stick check. Here's Gionta, the shot. Scores! Brian Gionta with a pair! So few mistakes by the Bruins and so much opportunism for Montreal. The Canadiens look to be in great shape to take a 1-0. Bergeron thrown out of the faceoff. Recchi wins it away from Plekanec. Taps back to Seidenberg. Paired with Johnny Boychuk. The hard diagonal. Wisniewski anticipates. Steals, brings it over the line. The Rockets save. Rebound. Camilleri scores. 43 seconds into the game. Mike Camilleri puts Montreal on top. In the course of this season, here's Camilleri right in front. Dart scores! 2:20 into the game, and Montreal is up 2-0. The Bruins are on the ropes. That now is at 94 consecutive minutes. Mark Recchi barrels up the right side against Wisniewski. Cuts back, sees Marchand across. Bergeron scores! It's 2-1. To Lucic. Lucic delays exiting the zone. Lars Eller gives him pressure. Seidenberg quickly looking for Horton through the seam. Hamrlik steps up to intercept. Eller over the line on the off wing. The shot saved. Thomas rebound, scores! Yannick Weber jumps in the weak side, and Montreal with 2.5 to go in the second has gone back up by 2. Bergeron finishing his check. 5 seconds to go, and the too many men on the ice penalty being served by Milan Lucic. Seidenberg down the boards to Bergeron. Bergeron to Peverley, to Krejci rather. David Krejci buries it. 3:11 into the game, and the Bruins have their first lead of the series. Chara and then Recchi. Now Marchand in the corner working against Spacek. Shields the puck. McQuaid along the line to Chara. The quick release goes off the side of the goal. Centering pass off the line. Oh, it's in! Nathan Horton banks it off for Price. Boston's up 2-0. Juicy rebound, but Seidenberg knocks it down to the boards.
Confident save by Thomas.
Bergeron off the end boards. It's back to 5-on-5. Price gives it away to Peverley. He scores! Rich Peverley! Isn't that rich? It's 3-0 Boston. Sparkling stops tonight, but the Bruins have beaten him 3 times. The shot into the pile. Hamrlik, the long outlet to Camilleri. Drops it for Kostitsin, and he dangles against Chara. The shot scores! Andre Kostitsin, it's 3-1. Kostitsin angles. Krejci dumps it in. Gill takes it away. Subban looks north and south right away. Camilleri slows it down, then speeds it up to Plekanec, working against Chara. Plekanec spins, scores! Thomas Plekanec, it's 3-2. Katie bar the door. Can't ship it past Subban, who gets the body on the puck. Ferris, it comes off a body. Now it's Kelly to Recchi to Kelly. He's got open ice pass. Subban. Kelly making sure. He scores! PK Subban goes into the net, and Montreal can head to the streets. Quiet.
Immediately after the Chara hit on Pacioretty. Desharnais with the puck. Looks to come out in front. Pressured by Peverley. Centering pass comes out to Sopel. Right circle drive. Score! During the last week of the regular season. 2 minutes in, second period. Caroline, long pass, here comes Ryder. And he scores! Michael Ryder, the former Canadian, ties the game at 1. Gomez for Gionta. In front, Camilleri, just by! What a move, and then he steered it wide to the line of Thomas. Backhand shot, another save, and then Camilleri scores! 2-1 Montreal. Here's Moen. Plekanec. Kostitsin coming for the net. and he scores! Bianca steps into Ferentz again. Puck play now by Bergeron. Marchand, shot gets blocked by Camilleri. Now a drive, score! Ferentz speeding Price. Now the Bruins cut the Canadiens lead to 1. Marchand with the puck. Out to Seidenberg. Here's Chara. Seidenberg blocked by Mullins. Here's Recchi. Got by Seidenberg. Center, Bergeron scores! The Bruins tie the game at 3. Patrice Bergeron with the tap-in from just to the right of Carey Price. He's replaced by Kostitsyn.
Yeah, he'd broken his stick on that play.
The broken stick is in the corner with Dusky, near side for Subban. Subban, 9 power play goals, and he scores, giving Montreal a 4-3 lead. Michael Ryder. Heavily chasing in the corner, shouldered by Mullen. Ryder over to help out. Ryder in front. Loose puck, and Kelly scores! Chris Kelly ties the game at 4 with 6:18 remaining. Travis Mullen. Kelly back the other way. A 3-on-1 for the Bruins. Beverly shoots wide. Kelly couldn't control the rebound. Ryder shoots and scores! He scores! Michael Ryder with his second goal of the night wins it for the Bruins, and this series is tied at 2, heading back to Boston.
Just past the stick side post. Marvelous work by Marchand, nearly connecting with Recchi for the first goal of the game. Marchand on a post, back of the goal, throws it in front. Bergeron, Marchand scores! Brad Marchand! Halpern reaching over, Campbell trying to kick it loose. Darsh caves in, Kelly. Parbley one-hands it past Eller, the plate under pressure, the puck in front, they score! Jeff Halpern ties it up! Horton on the backhand, controls it at the hash marks. Horton looking for a seam, Lucic making himself available, coming out high in the zone. Here's Ferentz. Ferentz's wrist shot, save, Price, rebound, Nathan Horton scores! The Bruins lead the series for the first time! 2-1 in sudden death! They give up a lot in front. Subban cocks and fakes the shot. Draws it all the way to the dot. Subban holding. Out with Canadiens. Subban. The drive. Camilleri scores! A high cycle here. Beverly turns middle of the line. The Bruins change out Chara. Beverly's shot on Price. It goes straight over the top of the goal. Seidenberg tries to wrap around and scores! Dennis Seidenberg finds a crack between Price and the post. A 4-on-4 goal, and it's all tied up. Gets a stick on it. Off Chara's skate, it goes wide. Gianta quick to it down in the corner. The Bruins keeping the penalty killing triangle. More than a minute to go in the 5-on-3. Camilleri's blast, save Thomas, rebound, scores! Brian Gianta on the board for the first time since Game 1. It's 2-1 Montreal.
Opportunity on a stop move, taking the feed from Recchi.
Boychuk threw it in front, went off a skate. Here's Marchand off the bottom of the circle. Boychuk's blast scores! A Johnny Rocket! It's 1-0 Boston. For Recchi, Gill around the boards. Camilleri can't clear. Recchi out at the blue line. Has a little space. Draws Gomez. It's off Ferentz. Wiggles to the low circle. Ferentz one hands to Recchi. The shot scores! Mark Recchi. 2-0 Boston. Pass Campbell. Now Hammerlich. Paille playing without a stick. It's a de facto 4-on-3 if Montreal, a 5-on-3 rather, if Montreal can recognize it. Camilleri cross ice. The shot scores! Yannick Weber puts it up in the roof of the goal. It's 2-1. Halfway through the penalty call against Eller. like he gives it away. Canadiens has a shorthanded breakaway against Thomas. He scores! The Bruins power play turning totally negative, and Montreal has tied it 2-2. Back of the goal, centering pass. Kelly is there. It was just out of Mullen's reach. Kelly bangs into Hammerlick, who goes down on his face, trying to draw a call. Beverly to Ferris. The shot bounces, the rebound, scores! Chris Kelly! Hammerlick is yelling at the ref. It's not gonna work. He dove one time too many. Wisniewski up to the attacking line. Camilleri across the line. Kelly takes the tap pass. It's Plekanec to Subban. He scores! PK Subban on a rocket over the glove side of Tim Thomas. A late power play pays dividends for Montreal once again, and it is 3-3 with less than 2 minutes to go. Around Camilleri all the way to the corner. Subban down there. McQuaid, the defenseman, all the way up forward, tries to trickle it middle. Subban can't whack it past McQuaid. Lucic, top of the circle. Horton, the drive, score! The Bruins knock out Montreal! This Boston Bruins club does something that no team in the history of the franchise ever had, rallying from 0-2 down in a best-of-7 series, finishing the Montreal Canadiens in sudden death in Game 7.